Hey guys, it's Mcthriftzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a ship with me video. Today is Monday, so this is going to show all of my sales from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then this morning, Monday morning. And I think we have about 45 items going out. So we need to go ahead and get started. I did upload a thrift haul. It was either Thursday or Friday, and I did have quite a few sales from that thrift haul. As always, I love to show you guys what has sold very quickly, very fast for me, especially going into the fall time. You will see a lot of sweaters and items that seem to be trending and people are searching for and wanting. So let's go ahead and get into it. Our first item is a really fun piece. This is one of my favorite bins pickups in a while. This is a Madewell fringe 100% merino wool cardigan. This thing is in amazing condition. It was so well taken care of. I mentioned it in the thrift haul, but it did have a dry cleaning tag on it, so you could tell that the previous owner, had it dry clean. They didn't, wash it and then throw it in the dryer. That is a big no-no for wool cashmere items. You never want to dry them or, shrink them in any way. So this cardigan, I listed it at $95. Listed it at $95. I received an offer of $75, which I did accept. That made my earnings $60. I probably paid about $2 for this at the bins just because it is a little bit heavier. It's probably about a pound. And so my net profit was $58 on this cardigan. So very happy with that. That's a great return on investment from something from the bins. Okay, next. Oh, you know what? I forgot to write the items on this one. I tried to write out my in-depth kind of like list price and if it had any type of offers on it or if I sent an offer out. I tried to document all of that on these, so I probably just forgot to write the item names. Okay, so let me double check. Yeah, so first piece is this corduroy. It's like a 90s corduroy dress. Super cute mini dress. Actually it's not corduroy, it's just velvet, like a velour velvet. I did model this and it was so cute on. I was almost tempted to keep it, but I'm 5'8", I'm kind of tall, so it was a little bit short for me. Next piece is, actually I'll wrap those together, wrap this one separate. And this dress as well as the skirt that I will show you next they both sold within a couple days of being listed. And then the Free People romper I have had probably about 6 months now. Some Free People pieces just sit for a while. I don't really know what the rhyme or reason is to it. So this is the Free People romper that sat for about 6 months. It's really cute. It's floral. It ties on the side and then it has a button back. So it has a lot going for it and it's in great shape. Who really knows? It just took the right buyer to come along and pick it up. And last piece, again, is this skirt that also sold quickly, Abercrombie & Fitch. It's like a wrap front skirt, and I have started picking up Abercrombie stuff if it's newer and trendy pieces. I like that this skirt was a wool blend. It was fully lined, very thoughtfully made, great quality, and it sold quickly. So that was definitely a more experimental type piece and I was definitely happy with the results. So I do have a built-in bundle discount in my closet of 15% off 3 items or more. That's just an automatic discount. And so that made the bundle price $82.45. But the buyer did, or sorry, I sent the buyer an offer of $60 with discounted shipping. So I saw the bundle price and I offered an additional discount, mainly because I wanted to move that Free People romper. So yeah, I offered $60 with discounted shipping. It was accepted, and that made my earnings $45.54. I paid about $5 for the 3 items, and so my net profit was around $40. And if you want to add any type of bundle discount, you can do that. You just go into like my settings, my closet settings, and you can pick whatever automatic bundle discount you'd like. I think it definitely does encourage more bundles. Okay, next, this is a J. Crew blouse. It's kind of hard to show when it's not being worn, but it's like this really pretty gold wrap blouse with a tie that wraps around your waist. Super cute. It is a genuine wrap top. So I have noticed that genuine wrap items, like a genuine wrap top or dress or skirt, they seem to sell a little bit better than the kind of just like faux or crossover front. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but anything that I've ever had that has a genuine wrap to it just flies out of my closet. So that's interesting. Maybe it's because it's more of like a fully adjustable piece, so there might be less of a hesitation there to order it online, because you know it's you know, it's easier to adjust it, and it's more of like a one size fits all if it's a genuine wrap item. So I listed this top for $30. I got an offer of $20, and I did counter it to $25, which the buyer did accept. I paid $2 for this top, and so my net profit was $18. Okay, so next up we have a J. McLaughlin dress. It's a navy dress. It has some pleating, detailing, and a defined waist. Really pretty. This is made from their Catalina cloth. It is exclusive to J. McLaughlin. It's a really nice, substantial, like soft, stretchy knit. It almost feels like neoprene. It's very flattering and durable. It almost feels like kind of sweat wicking also. And I listed this. I don't remember what I listed it for initially, but it was recently price dropped for a closet clear out sale to $44. And so I guess the original list price was 12% higher than $44, because that's what I decrease everything by. And so I got an offer of $36, which I thought was super fair. I accepted that. That made my earnings $28.80. I picked this up at my family thrift center outlet, so I paid $2 for it. If you're new to my channel, I shop there pretty much every Thursday, and everything in the store is $2. So my net profit on this dress was $26.80. We have a scarf, Club Monaco scarf. It's like a ribbed, super long, fringed scarf. And I grabbed this from the outlet, the Goodwill outlet, because it was a great fabric blend. I believe it's a wool alpaca blend, which is really nice quality, and it is a reputable brand, being Club Monaco. So I listed it at $22 and got an offer for $14. I did go ahead and accept that offer just because I wanted to move it quickly, and you know, this was basically just an item that I threw in my cart as kind of like an icing on the cake piece. I'm sure I already had a pretty good bins day, and so I just kind of, you know, added in some extra stuff. I always like to get belts, scarves, just to kind of help supplement my hauls. And so my earnings were $11.05. I probably paid about $1 for this at the outlet. It's pretty lightweight. So my net profit was $10. So, you know, every sale adds up, and you know, it all adds up in the end. Okay, 3-piece bundle here. First item, these are definitely some of my favorite pieces from the thrift haul. This is a 100% cashmere pastel turtleneck sweater. This was so cool. I absolutely love the pastel color palette, and it's cashmere, it's turtleneck. I mean, there's so many kind of sellable factors to this sweater. I'll wrap the second two separately. So, I mean, even if this were just like a plain color, brown or green, I still would have gotten it. So the fact that it had this really cool print and color motif going on, I mean, that makes it even more desirable. I know I've talked about it so many times, but I always think of items as like I have a scorecard and I just add up all of the sellable factors to it, and that one was kind of off the charts. So next piece is this Aster, the label ASTR bodysuit. It's a pleated teal crossover front bodysuit. Just a more trendier piece here that was probably sold on Revolve. And last item is this 100% silk cow printed long dress. And again, kind of like that cashmere turtleneck, this one is off the charts with sellable factors. It's an excellent fabric, silk. It's a super cool print, this kind of neutral cow print that's very like high fashion. In my opinion, you don't see that print all the time. It's long line, the style is there. So yeah, very happy about these pickups. And this bundle, so with my, again, my 15% automatic 3 items or more bundle discount, the price was $112 with 20 cents. But I offered the buyer $95 with discounted shipping. They did accept, making my earnings $73.54. I probably paid about $3 for everything, so I had a net profit of $70 on this bundle. So that was great. I offered not too much off of the already discounted bundle price, just because all of these items were very newly listed. So, you know, if they had been listed for even a couple weeks, I probably would have gone down a little bit more on the price with the offer that I sent. But again, they were all really good pieces. So definitely happy with this. I usually stay pretty firm with my price on pieces that I know will appeal to a lot of people. Like, I don't think that cow dress or the striped turtleneck would take a special buyer to purchase it. I think they're very in demand, trendy, cool pieces. Okay, next, a 2-piece bundle. Again, both very newly listed items. This is a textured, printed, waterfall drape cardigan from Lucky Brand. Same kind of thing here. So many sellable features. You have the cool kind of Aztec Southwestern textured print, as well as the style waterfall drape cardigans. Any cardigans really sell great for me. The size, it's an extra large condition, just super nice piece. This is Anthropologie Etoile. It's like a textured floral printed peasant blouse, also size extra large, which is pretty rare to find with Anthropologie pieces, so that in and of itself makes it kind of a more marketable piece. And so this bundle, the price was $75 when they were added together, and that does not reflect any discount because, you know, the bundle has to be 3 items or more. And so the buyer sent me an offer of $60, which I did accept because I thought that was super fair. Again, you know, it had no built-in discount to begin with, and so only $15 off the asking price is extremely reasonable. I was very happy to accept. That made my earnings $48. I paid about $3 for both pieces. I got them both at the bins, and so my net profit was $45. Okay, so just stick our label on. Next, a 2-piece bundle. First item is this rag and bone sweatshirt with tweed sleeves. And this is a collaboration piece. It's Rag & Bone collaborating with Linton, Linton. And someone in my comments said that that is someone who creates the tweeds for Chanel or has worked with Chanel in the past. So yeah, that was really interesting to learn about. I am definitely looking forward to reading more into that soon. And the second piece is this Anthropologie Tabitha eyelash, fuzzy eyelash sweater. And again, both very newly listed within a week. And so together the bundle price was $100. I got an offer of $40 for the bundle, which I did counter to $75, and they countered back to $60, which I countered back to $65, and they did accept the $65 counter. So that just kind of shows you, you know, if I just got angry because they offered me over 50% off my asking price initially with the $40 offer when the price was $100. If I would have just declined that, I could have lost this sale, but I just countered with, you know, what I thought was okay, and they came up $25. So you never know what's going to happen. I really don't ever decline unless it's just a crazy unreasonable offer, which you do get pretty frequently on Poshmark for whatever reason. And, you know, that doesn't ever anger me or cause frustration. I just kind of have a price in mind, and if we can't meet that, then that's, you know, unfortunate. But I'm going to quickly move on because that's just really not something worth getting worked up about or really spending any energy on at all. Next, we have a very exciting sale. These are Prada. They are a silk upper and leather sole. These are a vintage Prada shoe. I did grab these at the Goodwill outlet. Someone picked them up and then put them back, I think because the silk had just a little bit of discoloration to it. But other than that, I mean, they're in great shape. The heel cap and everything is going strong. The sole looks great. The insole looks great. And I mean, they're still beautiful shoes. So I totally picked them up, and I listed them at, well, again, they were lowered for closet clear out. So I listed them originally for 12% higher than whatever $127 is, but their current list price was $127 when someone offered me 120, which, I mean, that's such a fair offer. I obviously accepted that. That made my earnings 96. I probably paid about $2 for them at the bins, and so my net profit was $94 on these shoes. So yeah, I would definitely say it was worth picking them up with just a little bit of wear. They're still gorgeous shoes, and I mean, you probably could clean the silk, and honestly, they would look brand new if the silk was cleaned up a little bit. This is the same kind of thing, actually. This is a Missoni semi-sheer cardigan, tie front cardigan, and this does have flaws, and I could have easily left it behind, but I think the fact that the retail price on this, I mean, this retailed for over $1,000 easily, and so there's just so much room there for a discount for flaws and to still make a good profit. I listed this at $35. Someone did send me an offer on it, a reasonable offer, but I was actually asleep when they sent the offer, and it was like really late at night, and so I didn't see it. So they just went ahead and bought it outright for the $35 listing price. And so my earnings were 28. I probably paid about $1 for it. It's very lightweight. And so my net profit was 27 on this cardigan. So, you know, that just kind of goes to show you that if the piece has enough going for it, if it has like a high retail price, a very high demand, then it can still be worth it to, you know, buy with flaws, especially if it's not too big of a risk. Like I only paid $1 for that. Okay, next, this leather rug sold. It's genuine leather. Again, I did have this in the thrift haul. It's super cool. It has fringe at the trim. I always, when I use this box, I always just add a piece of paper on the top to just kind of make it look a little bit nicer when you open it up, and I will add a thank you sticker so when the buyer opens it, they see the paper and thank you sticker first. And this rug was the same kind of thing as that Missoni piece. I listed it at $50, and I did get an offer on it, but again, I was asleep. These offers came in very late at night, and so the buyer did end up just purchasing it outright for the full asking price of $50. Made my earnings 40. I paid about 11 for it. It is pretty heavy, and so my net profit was around $39 on that. Okay, 3-piece bundle here. First item is this set. It's a tie-dye skirt set. Really cute. This is a high-low kind of maxi skirt with a ruffle hem. And the matching blouse. Really pretty. So again, the sellability is kind of off the chart with this set as well. Fun print, tie-dye. It's a larger size, extra large or size 22. Excellent condition. Both items were there. So yeah, really happy to pick this set up. I actually found the top only first, and I was just planning on getting that, but then I circled around the row and I found the skirt. So yeah, it's the little things, honestly, that mean a lot in reselling, I feel like. And both of these pieces sold, again, very quickly, within like a day or two. Torrid, little tie-dye, well, not tie-dye, it's like acid stone graphite wash t-shirt, size 2X with a lace-up sleeve. Very soft. This is that stretch jersey knit material. It's usually like a rayon spandex blend. It can also be like viscose and spandex, but it's just very soft and stretchy, and I do consider that material as a sellable point, I guess you'd say, a sellable factor, because people really like it. It's super soft. I think, you know, people will search out just stretch jersey knit top on Poshmark and maybe not even care about the brand sometimes, because it is just that comfortable and nice to wear. So these 3 items, even though it's 3 items, it was only 2 listings because I listed the set together. And so there was no built-in bundle discount, and the bundle price was $75. I got an offer for $50, which I accepted. That made my earnings $40. I paid about $3 for everything, and so my net profit was $37. So very happy with that. Glad to get these off to a new home, a good home, and I hope she really enjoys them. Okay, next, a bundle, 2-piece bundle. This is a leopard long line cardigan, super cute. It's just a boutique brand, Bellevere. Bellevere. I totally just kind of butchered that, but that's okay. And I just grabbed this because it looked very similar to some cardigans that I've sold in the past, Altered State and Torrid. Even though this wasn't like a reputable brand, it's just a boutique brand, I thought the style would carry it. Second piece is a Sublime t-shirt, very bread and butter for me. I love getting band tees. They always sell, and they always sell quickly. So the bundle of these 2 pieces came out to, I offered the buyer $32 with discounted shipping on this bundle. They did accept. That made my earnings $25.60. I probably paid about $4 for both items, so my net profit was $21.60. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and take everything down to the post office. It's 4:01 now, so I need to go ahead and get these down, and then I will come back and ship for round 2. Okay, so I have come back from the post office. It's currently 5:13. I had a snack. I have some coffee, so I'm ready to power through the rest of our sale. So continuing on, our next sale is this hoodie. I see a loose thread. And this, so I thought Aran Sweater Market was the brand, but someone told me that Aran is a type of wool, Aran wool, which I wasn't aware of, so that was great info. And it's made in Ireland, 100% wool. Any type of Irish wool sells so incredibly well. I can't think of all the different names right now, but if you ever see like wool or cashmere and it's made in Ireland, I would suggest getting it if it's in good condition. This one has a dry cleaning tag on it. It was very well taken care of. It looks brand new, honestly. So I listed this for $55, and within a couple days of being listed, I got an offer of $45, which I did accept. That made my earnings $36. I probably paid about $2 for this at the bins because it does have a little bit of weight to it. So my net profit was around $34. Very happy with that. This is a beautiful piece, and I hope the buyer enjoys. Grab my 1092 box. If you guys are new to my channel, I do list everything in the description that I order free from USPS.com. I order all of my boxes and envelopes free from the United States Postal Service from online. It's delivered straight to my door. And it's worked out really well. I'm very thankful I know I have a lot of Canadians who comment on my videos and say that, you know, they wish they had free supplies. You know, that's kind of crazy. I don't know, you know, that would be definitely be an adjustment to my business to have to pay for shipping supplies. Although I do know a lot of like US resellers will buy poly mailers, like cute poly mailers. I probably just would, I don't ever see myself doing that as long as, you know, USPS offers free priority mail supplies, just because, you know, I'm fine with the plain packaging. I don't think buyers really care too much if, you know, there's a cute print or some flowers. But, I mean, I know, you know, some people do really appreciate the small details. So, basically, you do you is my advice. If that makes you happy, I would, you know, go ahead, order them. But for me, I'm fine with the plain stuff. Okay, so next, this was an excellent sale. This is an excellent find and sale. So this is made by Anthropologie. It's a New Tags double-breasted plaid blazer. I found this in a bin, in an older bin, which I was shocked to see it. That just goes to show you that you don't have to be aggressive or fighting over the new stuff at the outlet. You can hang back and look through the older bins and still find amazing stuff. So I listed this for $85. It's called the Lilith blazer. And the reason that I came up with that price was it is a little bit of a higher price than I typically price my Anthropologie stuff. Obviously it is New Tags, but it was, I saw that there were several sold for a high amount. That's, you know, checking the comps. But I also noticed that there weren't too many available. So I priced a little bit higher at $85. Someone offered me $60 for it, which I did counter to $75 because they offered me that like 30 minutes after I listed it. And so they offered me $60, I countered to $75, and then they countered back at $70, which I did accept $70. That made my earnings $56. I paid probably about $2 for it, so my net profit was $54 on this blazer. Next sale is a 3-piece bundle. First item is this Hot Topic Musical Notes sweater. It's a V-neck sweater. Anything with a novelty print I love to pick up. It's also a size large, great shape. Second item, actually I think I'm gonna, well, no, I'll wrap this. So this is Anthropologie Moth. It's a sweater dress. I've had this for, I would say like 9 months or so. I've had it for a while now, and it did sell. Some Anthropologie stuff and Free People and Madewell just takes longer to sell, but usually for me it does end up selling at some point. So I do like to pick it up. And like I mentioned recently, I haven't been sharing my own items anymore. I have my Posher VA Chrome extension to share my stuff, so it really does not matter at all to me if items sit, because I don't take any time out of my schedule to share them anymore. And last piece is this pair of leggings slash pants. The brand is Mila Hermanovsky, which I think she was a contestant on Project Runway. They have a lamb leather mixed media little panel here on the sides. Really nice quality. The actual kind of base to the leggings, the black base, is very nice and thick. It feels like it would be flattering and supportive. So this bundle, let me see. So the bundle price was $72, and the buyer sent me an offer for $55, which I did accept. I was ready to move that Anthropologie dress out. And so that made my earnings $44. I probably paid about $5 for everything, so my net profit was $39 on this bundle. So I'll grab my 10.95 box. This is my larger bundle box. And add these in. And then just stick the label on. Going to get a little coffee here. You guys are saying that my coffee mug was giving you anxiety in the comment section. I saw that comment somewhere from my last ship with me video, which I thought was funny because now I'm kind of worried about it. I've been a little bit anxious about it too, but honestly it's fine. I'm pretty careful, and if it wasn't absolutely necessary, I wouldn't have it there. So next, these Corky's Mary Jane suede flat shoes. Really good brand. Corky's, that is a solid seller. Any kind of style, as long as it's in excellent condition, I would pick it up. Like literally anything from the brand. This is, I've never sold a Mary Jane style from them before. I usually only sell the boots. They also have a platform sandal, which sells incredibly well. I have sold that a couple times for around $50. So I have sold all styles from them before, and they all have performed pretty equally, I would say. I listed these at $75 just because they were in like new condition, and they did retail for around $150. So, you know, if something is like an in-demand brand, it's in excellent shape, and I can see that several have sold in the past, I will usually list around half off of retail. But I am always open to offers. So someone offered me $40 and I went ahead and accepted that just because that's still a great return for me. I made a net profit of around $30 on these, and I'm happy with that price. So, you know, even if you do kind of overprice a little bit, which I don't really feel like I did, but if someone's interested, they can always just go ahead and make an offer. And, you know, I decided to take the $40 because that was a great return. If I had paid $7 to $10 for these, I probably would have held out for closer to $50 to $65-ish, just because I know that I could get that price for them. It might take, you know, 6 months or so for them to sell. You know, with my low cost of goods, I like to just make a still great profit, but, you know, have it be quick and go ahead and reinvest that money into more inventory. Okay, next, two-piece bundle. We have this Free People Grandpa cardigan. This is a very luxurious fabric blend. It's like alpaca, mohair, wool, everything. And I think I might use a large box on this bundle, so just add this in, and then I'm going to wrap the second piece. This is a boxy Anthropologie, has a fuzz top. It's like a shimmer accented top. It's by their brand Poshmark, and it's a size large. I was a little bit on the fence with this piece at the bins just because it is so basic, but I have been trying to increase my volume, and so I've just been picking up basics. I've been bending my rules a little bit. Usually I like to try and find more substantial items, but honestly people love their basics, so I'm glad I got it because it sold very quickly. So the bundle price for both of these was $75. I got an offer for $55, which I accepted, making my earnings $44. I paid about $7 for both items. The Free People cardigan I did get from that Jomar mystery Free People Anthropologie Urban Outfitters box. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. It was really fun. It was like a mystery box with those 3 brands. It was 40 items, so it was a lot of stuff to unbox. But I got this cardigan with all of that. And so my net profit was $37 for these 2 pieces. There were a couple sweaters and cardigans in that Jomar box from Anthropologie, older cardigans from Anthropologie, and just less substantial pieces from Urban Outfitters that also had pilling. This one had, this Free People cardigan had some pilling, but they were not substantial enough items, and they didn't have a high enough expected profit for me to spend time depilling them. So I just went ahead and redonated those. With this Free People cardigan, I did invest, 10-15 minutes to depill it. It really wasn't that bad, but that's kind of an example of, it's like an opportunity cost if you were to spend time on the lower quality stuff. You're taking time away from better stuff that you could be listing that didn't have flaws. So, you want to try to preserve your most important asset, and that definitely is time. Okay, so next, these Birkenstocks, they are silver. They are the Arizona line from Birkenstocks. And again, these sold within a couple days of being listed for full price of $40. Very happy about that. Going to add another bin's fine. So my net profit was around $30 on these. So that's great. They were in really good shape with Birkenstocks. As long as the cork and the bottom sole is in good shape, that usually means that they weren't worn very often at all. They get the toe impressions very quickly, and so I think these really had been worn maybe like five-ish times or so. I did try to describe their condition to the best of my ability, but I think the most powerful way to show condition with shoes is just by taking a lot of pictures. I usually don't have any fewer than 8 pictures or so, 8 to 10 pictures with shoes. I show every single angle, bottom soles, toes, always show the toes and the heels, and everything, because you want your buyer to have the best idea of their condition before buying as possible. So next we have another bundle, 3-piece. Okay, this was exciting. This is a very kind of high-end chic bundle here. I did already lint roll this, but I am, oops. Oh, okay, there goes my leather wipes, but I'm already seeing some more lint. This, black dresses and black colored items, they just attract lint like there's no tomorrow. So this is a Mason Martin Margiela dress. It has dramatic sleeves, and this had no fabric tag, but it did feel like a wool blend. It honestly feels like 100% wool to me, so that's exactly what I said in the description. There's nothing you can do about a missing fabric tag. You can just describe it to the best of your ability. I couldn't find the exact same dress anywhere. I was thinking maybe I could see what, someone else that had the same dress, what their fabric tag said, but I just couldn't find it. So I just went with what I knew. And next item is this 100% silk It's like a tiger print vintage button down. All 3 of these pieces sold within a couple days of being listed. So yeah, I've sold so many of this exact style of shirt. It's like a vintage 100% silk blouse with a very chic contemporary print, animal print usually, like, you know, reptile. This was tiger. It's usually some type of reptile print, but the shirt sells so well. I mean, this blouse could easily have been from like Reformation or a higher end brand. The quality is pretty much the same, I would say. Third and final piece in this bundle is a Brunello Cucinelli 100% cashmere scarf. It's like a really pretty deep eggplant color, and this scarf is gorgeous. It's like a crinkled gauze material. Brunello Cucinelli, this brand, the retail is just astronomical. I mean, this scarf was, I would guess, from $1,000 to $2,000, and I mean, I just found it in a bin. It looks brand new. It's very soft, no holes, no pilling, no flaws, and it's very lightweight. I probably paid around $1 for it, so that is absolutely mind-blowing. It was in an older bin. It was, you know, headed to go back to the back where they ship things off to landfills and who knows where. So I was very happy to rescue this, all of these pieces. I think, yeah, they all were from the bin. So very, very happy to give these a new home. And the bundle price was $257 on these. The buyer offered me $200, which I very happily accepted, making my earnings $160. I paid about $5, so my net profit was $155 on this bundle. So that's definitely a win-win. Obviously, that's an awesome profit for me. It gives the items a new home, and you know, the retail price, the combined retail price on this bundle is probably in the thousands. I mean, maybe because Maison Margiela is, that dress was over $1,000 as well. So I would say, you know, $2,500 maybe for everything. So, you know, at $200, that's still, what, 90% off? So, is that right? That's gonna bug me now. I should never ever do any type of even simple math on camera because I am just not, it's not for me. Yeah, I was right. Okay, 90% off. So there we go. Thank you, high school math. Okay, moving on to Story Cashmere. This is a cable knit cardigan. It's like a really pretty dusty pink, light purple color. It has a cable knit to it. It's 100% cashmere, which is why I got it. Also, I thought the color was really pretty and it was flawless. This, it actually had a reserved sign on it. I was just looking at my closet and I saw this had a reserve sign, and that almost never turns into an actual sale, but this one did, so I feel like it has a special place in my heart now. So it sold full price for $32. My earnings were $25.60. I probably paid $1, so my net profit was $24.60 on this cardigan. I decided to list it at $32 because I figured it should be in the 30s because it is, you know, 100% cashmere. It has a nice construction. It's great quality. But I didn't want to list it too high because I had never heard of the brand. And also, you know, it is more of just like a basic cardigan. It's not like long line. There's no fringe. So I thought 32 was a pretty good landing point as far as pricing goes. Next, this is a Zara boho printed romper, really flowy. I actually didn't know this was a romper when I picked it up, I thought it was like a little mini dress. And then when I got it home, I saw that it was, and I was very excited about that because rompers definitely sell a little bit better for me. And it's in a super boho cute little floral print. Next, this is another kind of experimental piece for me. They are Dana Buchman, which I see this brand quite a bit, but I got these because I just love the style of them. They're a velvet paisley printed high-waisted pant. They looked very kind of 70s to me. How cute would these be to, you know, tuck like a cream turtleneck into with some booties for the fall time, and maybe a hat, like a wool felt hat. So cute. I mean, I could easily see these being sold at Free People, Urban Outfitters, so I had to get them. When bundled together, the bundle price was $53. The buyer sent me an offer of $45, which I did accept, making my earnings $36. I paid about $2 for both, and so my net profit was $34 on this bundle. So yeah, that's definitely like a reselling hack, is I will totally buy vintage stuff or just kind of like off-brand stuff that looks like a piece that would be sold in Free People, Anthropologie, any kind of trendy place. The quality does have to be there though. That's the only kind of caveat to it. I won't pick up, you know, trendy looking stuff that's not good quality. That's a requirement in my Poshmark closet, is good quality, good condition. Okay, next, Rails plaid button down top. This is just kind of an essential plaid fall time top. Again, so cute with just some dark skinny jeans and boots. So I listed this top for $32. I actually wanted to keep this, but I decided to just go ahead and list it for $32. I got an offer of $25, which I accepted. My earnings were $20, and my net profit was about $19. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, very exciting pickup and sale. This is new with tags, Lululemon. This is the Restless pullover, size 8. I cannot describe to you the excitement I had when I pulled this out of a bin and I saw the Lululemon tag kind of flapping around. It was just scrunched up in the corner of a bin, and my eyes, you know, all of the alert signs started going off when I saw that tag. I listed this at $65. It retailed for $88, so, you know, just enough room for the buyer to still get a good deal and also do the piece justice. I mean, it's a new with tags top that is very in demand still from Lululemon. The seasonality is there. We're going into fall time. This is a long sleeve top with thumb holes, so it's in its prime right now. I got an offer of $55, which I went ahead and took. I thought that was pretty good. My earnings were $44, and my net profit was about $43 on this top. So, I mean, incredible sale there. It was a pleasure to find and sell that item. Next. Okay, this again, also very exciting. So this was a new brand for me. I will add a picture of the tag. Karen Callahan. I found this and, okay, I saw the print actually in the bin. I was kind of drawn to this like minimalist striped print, and I picked it up, saw the tag. I saw that the tag was embroidered, which was kind of a dead giveaway that this was a quality piece. It also said it was made in USA, and just the overall construction just screamed expensive to me, honestly. This top retailed for $220. It was a little bit over $200. and it sold for $46. Pretty shortly after being listed, maybe like a week or two after being listed. So happy to learn about a new brand. But you know, that's kind of what alerted me to it, was the print. That's a lot of times what will kind of draw me to a piece, is either the feel of something, like if it has a really high quality feel, the print. I think over time your eye just kind of gets trained to, you know, be familiar with what's higher quality, which in turn is more expensive. And you know, I would encourage you guys, if you do find, when you do find designer items, more expensive items, really take some time to study them. You know, look at the seams and the tags and the construction, any of the small details. Take some time to really kind of soak them in and study them, so that when you're out and about, you can kind of be on the hunt for similar feeling or looking items. Okay, next we have, this was a pickup based on style. It's like a little 90s Y2K style printed velvet top. It has a square neckline, a cropped fit, and just pretty trendy. Again, this could be sold at Urban Outfitters right now, so that's kind of what I was just mentioning. It does have a loose thread here. But you know, a lot of times vintage stuff, the quality is better than more modern stuff. So I gladly grabbed this. I listed it at $22 and I got an offer for $18, which I accepted. That made my earnings $14.40 and my net profit $13.40. So happy with that. Very quick sale. In and out the door there. Okay, last couple sales here. We have a, let me scoot this stuff down. We have a 2-piece bundle. First item is this TLA or TLA little waffle knit cutout long sleeve top from Anthro. It's a really pretty kind of rose color. And the second item, I can wrap these together. This is a Calvin Klein bra. And this bra looks brand new. It's convertible, it's very soft. I've been talking about bras recently, but that's definitely kind of like my new favorite thing to pick up at the bins. I got an offer of $38 for both items, which I accepted. My earnings were $30.40. And my net profit was $28.40. I don't think I would pick up any bra that had like pilling or obvious wear. This one was in excellent shape. All the like material tags and everything were still attached. It was very soft and it just felt like a really nice quality bra. So actually I think I might do an envelope just so that this box doesn't press down on anything. You can kind of tell that I'm not super used to shipping bras. I mainly just don't want to damage the shape to it at all, which I don't think this packaging will. Okay, next. This Victoria's Secret 100% silk vintage nightgown. It has a fuzz on it. Yeah, beautiful piece here. And this is their gold label, which I would highly suggest you guys stay on the lookout for. Very sought after. And I mean, this piece is cream. It's all cream. And I could not find one flaw or stain, so I feel like that's a little bit of a miracle in and of itself for this cream item to have no stains. I listed it at $39. Actually, I listed it 12% higher than $39, and then it was dropped down. I got an offer of $30, which I accepted. My earnings were $24, and my net profit was $22. So definitely happy with that. And our very last piece to ship is a men's tie. I've had this tie for, I don't know, maybe a year now. I found kind of a lot of, like a physical lot of men's kind of designer ties at the bins one day. This one is Givenchy Gentleman Paris, made in Italy. I think it's cashmere and silk. So really nice tie here. It's like a maroon with a gray stripe. I listed this at $50. I had no idea what to list it for, so that was what I landed on. And I recently got an offer of $25, which I went ahead and just accepted because I have had it for a long time. That's still, you know, a great return. I probably paid 50 cents for it. So yeah, my net profit was around $24.50 on this tie, which I feel like you just can't really beat that. It's so easy to list, so easy to, I mean, you don't measure it, so yeah. Very quick listing there. Alright, so that is absolutely everything for my weekend sales. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I should have a thrift haul coming out soon. I'm trying to keep the ball rolling. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye guys.